going to do a quick collective reading for the masses. Collective readings will be posted once or twice a week, depending on my workload, and that means my job and also my business. So I'm starting to get a little bit busy. So it just depends on when I can squeeze these in. This is going to be a 7-card collective reading pull, and today we're going to talk about life purposes. I'm getting a lot of questions on the app that I use, where I do some readings on as well, and I get a lot of life purpose questions. What's my life purpose? What should I be doing? Etc. So this is going to be a quick reading with the angels. If these cards resonate with you, then that is your spirit guide letting you know to give you the go-ahead to switch things up, or if you have begun a new career, etc., etc. These cards will resonate with people out there who are thinking about changing things up and wanting to know what their life purpose is. If you need anything in depth, that means not a free collective, then you can go to my website. You can click the links in the bios at the top. See how my head is pointing? Go to the profile, and if it's on Facebook, you'll get my link there. It's listed on Instagram. It's also listed on TikTok. Click and go, and there is a spiritual section where you can order tarot readings, bone readings, shadow readings, spiritual cleansings, spiritual protection, conjure jars, etc. You can browse the spiritual catalog and then select what you need assistance with. Okay, so let's get into the card. The cards are shuffled already, and they only spit out 7. I tried to get 9 for today, but they only spit out 7. So here are the 7 messages for the collective. So the first card is speaking to someone who may be thinking about becoming an environmentalist, or they may have been dabbling in that, but they still have another career doing something else. Well, that is your life purpose to the person who has been working with nature or started to begin with working with nature. This is the card for you. It is the environmentalist. It speaks about your purpose here on earth. Your purpose here on earth is to work with the nature, to work with angels, to teach about nature. So anything about the environment, teaching and mentoring others about it, and how to properly take care and protect the animals of the environment. So that is your life purpose. So if you are doing something other than that, but you have a calling to this particular line of work, whether it is you doing it on your spare time, try to increase the hours that you're doing, because this is the work that you should be doing, or just go full speed and full throttle with this type of work, because clearly if you're not doing this work, you're unhappy with the work you're doing, and it is because the nature is calling you. Okay, so that is what the angels had to say for someone who may be wondering what their life purpose is, and they're constantly trying to protect animals or donating their services out in nature and environment. You were put here to do such things as that. So try to either switch paths or devote more time out in the nature, in the environment. Okay? Sorry if that was long-winded, but these are life purposes, and some people need them to be explained a little bit so it clicks. Okay, and they say, oh, that's me. Okay, so the next card speaks about being a light worker and healer. Okay, so whoever this is, the angel guides wants you to know that you are a love and light and energy worker. Okay, your purpose is to divine, whether it is doing readings to the masses like myself, or doing things with Reiki and healing others, working with others to heal them, and just spread love and positivity all over the world. So if this resonates with you and you have been feeling like you have a call to be a light worker or a healer, then that is your angel speaking to you. So remember what I say when I do these readings, that you need to always listen to your intuition. Always watch the signs that are around you, because your angel guides are always going to show you signs and different things like that. So if you have a calling to this, maybe it's time for you to switch over and start doing more work. Maybe you have been dabbling in it for a little while, but you haven't jumped in, head first. Maybe it's time for you to either do more work in this type of practices, or do some research on it to be sure if this is the way you want to go. But this is your life purpose, okay? Divining, healing, and just spreading love throughout the world, okay? So that was the second card. The next card speaks about someone who has a life purpose in counseling. Maybe you are at work and you're constantly counseling people, or you're always giving advice to people, whether it's love and relationships, or, talking people off the edge. In these times, we're having increased things as far as suicides and different things like that. And maybe you're assisting people and talking them off the edge. The spirit guides want you to know that that is your calling, okay? Your calling is to heal with your words using your throat chakra, okay? And a lot of people need that empathetic ear. So if you've been thinking about counseling, or you've been thinking about going in to further your education, then those are your guides telling you, okay? Listen to the signs, listen to the intuition, listen to your inner self, okay? If you know that this is you that I'm speaking to, then this is the direction you should be going in, okay? Because that is your life purpose here on earth, okay? The next card speaks about teaching. Maybe you may be in a different path from teaching, but your inner soul is a teacher, okay? And you're going to be teaching with young people. You inspire young people. This is your direction that you need to be going towards. You want to inspire young people to learn. So I don't know if this may be someone who may think about teaching kindergarten through the first section of elementary, or maybe junior to high school, but your job is going to be teaching the youth of this world, okay? So if you have been leaning towards teaching, or you're thinking about furthering your education with teaching, the spirit guides giving you the go ahead, because this is your purpose on here, is to be teaching, okay? And it doesn't have to be full-on teaching. It could be where you mentor, or maybe you assist with after school. A lot of children need help, with tutoring and different things like that. So maybe you may start out part-time as a tutor or something like that, or maybe pick up some part-time gigs as substitute, okay, and see how that goes and see how that fits in. But if you really feel like you should be teaching in your heart, then those are your spirit guides letting you know that you are a teacher and this is the road that you should be following, okay? Your next card speaks about travel, okay? This may speak about someone who is going to be doing a lot of traveling with their career. This is where you're going to make the money, by traveling. Your jobs will consist of traveling all over the world, actually, okay? That is your life purpose. It just involves traveling, exploring, learning different places and different religions, different foods, different cultures. Also, it may be where you have some career as a contractor. A lot of contractors travel all over. Okay, so if this is speaking to you, spirit guides are saying this is the direction you should be heading